Hey y'all, it's me Barb and I'm at Doc Donuts. Oh, you all, I'm sure you saw by the title, but it's Minty Wonderland. It's the Girl Scout cookies. Oh! And I got the what is it called? Well, it's called the Thin Mint Cookie Crumble Shake. Now that's kind of watered down. It did have whipped cream on here, but it's kind of gone wah wah. Well, I had to drive to another place and oh, you all, can I just say something? Now you know this is one of my pet peeves, but when you go into a place of pastries or donuts or cookies or candy, people are ready to have a good time. And when people are kind of sour, it's like, wah, wah. But, I know that they're busy. They had just gotten a big order, like 46 donuts, but they were going to do me first, which was nice. But then she took a whole nother huge order and my shake wasn't done, so I waited and waited. But anyway, they make the donuts on site. If you don't know Duck Donuts, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Isn't it a cute? I like that little guy. Doc Donuts. I think it started near the Outer Banks. Now, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. So let's see what they are. It's Girl Scouts together. That is our song. Winding the old trails, rocky and long. Learning our motto, living our creed. Girl Scouts with Duck Donuts, I hope they're for me. I'm just a weirdo. So they have 3 different kinds. I thought they were going to do like the peanut butter and all that, but it's all Thin Mints. It's called Minty Wonderland. I already told you that. So there's 3 main kinds. So I just got the 3, so I'm going to show them to ya. I'm gonna show them to ya. Oh, now look at them. Ooh, 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 look at that. Oh, can you see them? Oh, so we have the Thin Mint Crunch, the Vanilla Thin Mint, and the Double Chocolate Thin Mint. So we're gonna eat them. And then the Minty Shake. Hang on. Now the gal said it was vanilla ice cream, but it looks like it's chocolate ice cream. I don't think they're just not, when somebody loves their job. I think life is too short just to try to find something that you like. Like, think about your interest and then try to go in that area. And sometimes you can't. There were times in my life where, I was using a toothbrush at Shoney's on the grout there. But, I made the best of it. Because you're dealing with people. If you don't want to deal with people, then just go do a machine job. Go work in a factory. That's what I always say. Anyway, I'm complaining now, but hi, how y'all doing, Barb's Besties? Howdy, howdy, howdy. And look at this shake. This is, and like I said, there was more whipped cream on the top. This is the Thin Mint Cookie Crumble Shake. Shall we try it? Take a sip. I don't know, dip. Let's see. It's a little watered down or thin for me. Like, I like a thick shake, but it could have been that it just took a little while to find a parking space. And being nice. It's good. I always think, oh yeah, it's minty, it's good, it's chocolatey, it's good. And then I always hear people talk about, well, it tastes like toothpaste. And I never think that, but I kind of do on here. Y'all, do you realize that when I eat ice cream, I've never known this before, sometimes it'll go back, like by my lips. So gross. It's good. I'd say it's like, well, it's probably a 7, maybe a 6. But it's good. If you want something fresh, a little chocolatey, a little light, then you get the little tiny crumbles of chocolate in there. Something to chew on. They last there. It's pretty good. But let's try the Duck Donuts. Woo, woo. I'm going to try the Thin Mint Crunch first. Now, I always say Duck Donuts are like a cross between Krispy Kreme and Dunkin'. They have a nice cakey thing. Oh, they look so good. Okay, this one, let me tell you what this one is. The chocolate icing with Girl Scout Thin Mints cookie crumbles and vanilla drizzle. Oh, let's take a bite, right? I love Duck Donuts. I love that cakey, but it's not hard and heavy cakey like Dunkin'. It's a light cakey. I don't know, it's like that old-fashioned kind of donuts you get like at a cider mill. Excuse me. They're spreading all over if you don't have one. I tell you, what's interesting is you just get a light hint of mint. I actually think this one could use a little more mint. I shouldn't be eating the whole thing, but I'm trying to tell you what to say. What happens is this cakey part that's so delish-ish. I'm too old to be saying delish. It kind of overrides everything that's on top. So it's a light little hint of the Thin Mint. I'm going to try it one more bite. It's good, but it doesn't really taste like a Thin Mint. Like it's not minty. It's such a light taste to it. It's, I would say a little slight hint of it. I'd give it a 7. The donut's so good. So I thought, well, do I give it a 6, 6.5? But I'll give it a 7 because I love that donut. Let's take another sip of this. I'm starting to like it all. Well, Girl Scouts. So wait a minute. So how are you all doing? Are you doing all right out there? As so much has been going on in this crazy country. And you know, if you're celebrating, great, and if you're holding on and you're scared, just hang on, know who you are, think about what you believe in, and stand for it. Stand tall. I love Thin Mints. I'm not sure when the Girl Scout cookies come out. Maybe they're out, that's why they're doing it. But I should have looked them up. Well, like I said, I'm no professional. And people all think that when you do videos, you make all this money. You just don't. Now, if you have, like, you know, 1 million subscribers, of course you do. I guess maybe you do when you have over 100,000. I don't know. I don't know these things. It just doesn't matter. I'm just having fun saying howdy, howdy to all of you. Oh, yummy. I just love, have I told you I love Duck Donuts? So let's try another one. Well, before I'm going to tell you, oh, I just love, you know, Girl Scouts, I was a Girl Scout from brownies like when I was like 6, I think, until I was a junior. So I think that's like around 11 or 12. I'm not sure. And then I think probably 11. I'm not sure. Girl Scout troop, it was all right. It all depends on your leader and what they're into. But what I loved is Girl Scout camp. I went to Girl Scout camp when I was 6. And then until I was, I think, 11, maybe even 12. I'm not sure, because then I went to the camp up in Canada, the competitive swim camp, Accomack. But then I came back when I was 15, I think. Or maybe I was 16, just to do counselor in training, which was wonderful. But, oh, I have such wonderful memories of summer camp. Can you see me? Here I go again. Oh, in the mornings, like right now it's morning. In the mornings, I went across town because, well, it is across town. But the traffic gets really bad a little bit later, so I said, I got to get across town. In the mornings, you know, like, just singing at the mess hall and singing that we call them the singing steps. And then, you know how I like to sing. And then we go take a swim class or go boating. We used to do like, it was called Girl Scout sodas, but I call them sunshine sodas now to be more inclusive. But that was when you got the orange and you take a little bit off and then you put the old fashioned kind of candy cane in it and you sip it and it's like a straw. But we would go on the canoes, and then sometimes we have a canoe breakfast, and you'd hook all up, you'd rope them all together, and you just float on the lake, and you have, like, you know, cereal with little things, milk cartons, you know, like, you know, the old kind of little rectangle boxes, and you put that in, and then you'd have your Girl Scout soda. That was nice. I just, and I always remember when I think of camp, I think of hearing the bullfrogs at night. You could, you know, no matter where you were, because the lake was down here, and then it was like, you know, the base camp. So the lake is down here. The base camp is about here. And then you go all up all these hills to get to the other units. And so, like, you know, when I was 6, I would go for 2 weeks, and it was straight up this hill. So you could really hear the bullfrogs. And then you go further away from, well, the pond was kind of over here. Anyway, you would hear the frogs. Now, I was in the primitive unit one year. No, that was a different camp. That was Camp Innisfree. And we were really far away for the bull, but that was a different camp. I went to Camp Sherwood. I don't know if anyone's here. It was in Lapeer, Michigan. I don't even know if it exists now, but oh, I love Camp Sherwood. Oh, shout out to Camp Sherwood. I'm not sponsored. I'm never sponsored. Don't think I am. Alrighty, let's do the next one. 2, 1 down. Oh, did I rate it? I think I gave it a 7. Okay, let's do this one. This is the Vanilla Thin Mint. It's still fun, though. And if you have a Girl Scout in your family, oh, please go to Ducky's. Vanilla icing with Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie crumbs. Plain and simple. Okay. So oddly enough, this is more minty because I think the vanilla icing has mint on it. That's what my guess is. And so that, yeah, because I didn't think I was going to really care for this one. But this tastes more thin minty than the one with the chocolate icing and the vanilla drizzle. I give it an 8. But thumbs up for both of them. I think the first one's, it's just because it's thin minty, but I love the donut. I learned so many songs at summer camp, at Girl Scout camp. A song I was singing before, and a lot of the songs that I have sung, I have a little channel with, silly camp songs or whatever. But a lot of, songs that have changed me in my life, all through my life. I still sing those songs. I think there's one song called Peace I Ask of Thee, O River. Peace, peace, peace. When I learn to live serenely, cares will cease. And it goes on and on and on. From the hills I gather courage. Anyway, it's just a lot of, in the flicker of a campfire, the wind in the pines, the moon in the heavens, the stars that shine. I sing that to Daisy at night sometimes. When I go to bed at night, when I have Daisy in the bed. Oh, Daisy gets in the bed every night. But we go through the day just to get her all settled down. And then after that, I always sing her taps. I'm a nut. But I think she likes it. And sometimes she'll just get all in her position. I'll get all cozy and then I'll start singing taps. And sometimes when she is a little like not feeling well or something, I might sing 'Neath These Tall Green Trees, which is a song I learned when I was 6 at Girl Scout camp. And it was like, 'Neath these tall green trees we stand, asking blessings from thy hand. Thanks we give to thee above, for thy health and strength and love. I just love that idea, standing underneath the trees. But I change it now for when Daisy's in the bed. I go, as we lie. Anyway, I say, from up on high or whatever. And even if you don't believe it, whatever you believe, but just, I always say if you have a hard time hearing the word G-O-D, you can always say good, G-O-O-D. I think that's kind of cool. Because I know when, I was raised by an atheist and an agnostic parents. And, but someone told me that, and it really helped me just kind of like, get some good tips and learning, but my life's changed. That's a whole long couple of vlogs about my journey and what I believe. But here we go. I just believe in everybody. Okay. This is the double chocolate thin mint chocolate icing with Girl Scout Thin Mints cookie crumbles. Now this should be interesting because I was thinking the vanilla icing had the minty taste. So let's take but isn't that now that is a good looking donut. Quack, quack. Oh, goodness. Okay. Can you hear the birds? Is that cold? It's been so cold, but then this is like so clear and pretty outside, but it's, when it's cold, but it's not so bitter cold that you it feels crisp and it kind of renews you. I don't know. For me, it does. All righty. Let's take a bite, right? This is a good one. Mmm. That doesn't have very much mint taste to it either. It's almost like they could have made, well, I guess, I was going to say they could have made this with white icing, but I guess that's what this one is. Because the donut overpowers it and then the chocolate does. It does give a little ticky-tack taste to the roof of your mouth, but I don't mind it. It's just fun. I think it's cool that Duck Donuts partnered with Girl Scouts. I wonder why the Girl Scouts haven't partnered with Crumble cookies. Maybe they have. I don't know. I don't recall. I think it's cool that they did. Duck Donuts is kind of like, I don't know. I think of the outdoors when I think of Duck Donuts. I don't know why. That was a good bite. Oh, you get in the center there. Oh, I got crumbs all over the place. Here's some. So, we've just been bumping along. Bumpity-bump. It's hard with Daisy because she doesn't have as much energy now. Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you're not well and but you're well enough to know that you're missing stuff. You know, when you're really not well, you just don't care. You just try to cope with what's in front of you. But with old Daisy Beans, she just, I think the cold air just takes it out of her. I think they say that about small dogs. Don't they? I think they do. I'm sorry. I got crumbs everywhere. Well, that was a lot of fun. I do have a nice minty taste to my mouth. That chocolate one, I gotta stop rating. I'd say an 8. I'll give that an 8.5. Yeah, so I guess my favorite one was the chocolate on chocolate, of course. And then the next one, unbelievably, is the white icing with the chocolate bits. And then last but not least, on any level, is the chocolate with the white icing. I think you just get a nice pack. Wouldn't it be nice to surprise your Girl Scout troop? You know, there was a Girl Scout troop, in a town near us. I had bumped into, I did a whole thing reviewing all the Girl Scout cookies. And I was going to review the new ones last year, but it was hard to get them. I couldn't get them on the when you have to use the computer, it was all hoopla. So maybe this year will be different. Maybe I'll review some new ones. But I had said that, I'd help them learn some more camp songs, but I never heard from them. I don't know if I told them that my business number was there if they wanted me to. I just thought it was a free something to do. Maybe they didn't think I was legit. I don't know. They were really nice. They were sweet people. I always wanted to be like a Girl Scout leader or something, but it's a lot of work. It takes up a lot of time. Oh, this is so good. This is fun. Maybe I get a half point higher. It's not spectacular, though. It's nothing like, Cookout or anything like that. Oh, those shakes are good. I've never had a Shake Shack. There's not one around here. Because I was like, I'll go to Zaxby's. Well, Zaxby's is gone. I mean, you can't say when I say things are gone, I just mean they're just full of mud. And they still are. Here we are, and, we're in the winter. And Zaxby's is, January. And Zaxby's is, there's a big old thing coming around here. Zaxby's is, it's just sad. We still have barricades and stuff up. People sleeping in tents in this cold weather. Long lines for propane. I think I've told you that. But it's nothing like California. If you're in California, please know that I'm thinking of you. There just aren't words. It's just so devastating. And, our Barb's besties that are out there, and Yarrow, I keep wondering how you are. I worry about you. Well, all of you out there. Well, I think, life no one said life was going to be easy. And also, I really think life is how you react to challenges and changes and how you react to life. Life isn't going to always be easy. And who are you when the going gets tough? Penny's mom. I gotta go. But Penny's mom, when she was she had Alzheimer's, and but she was kind of not really with it. And then, but every once in a while, she came out with these gems. And one of the things she said one time is, like out of nowhere, she just went, "When the going gets tough, the tough get kinder." And I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, we got them engraved on bracelets. That's a good thing to think about. Well, you all, I am going to go. Boop, 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 boop. On my honor, I will try to do my duty to God and my country to save. On my honor, I will try to do my duty to God and my country to help other people at all times and to obey the Girl Scout laws. And then you have to memorize the laws. I just think it's a good organization, you all. It's a lot different than when I was growing up. We were all about the outdoors and camping and stuff. Now they do computers and sewing and all that hoo-ha, I was a counselor in training, and then was I ever a Girl Scout counselor? Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's when I worked in the primitive room at Camp Innisfree. Losing my mind. You all, okay, let me let you go. I hope you take gentle care of yourself until the next time. What am I going to do? What am I going to say? You don't know. Yes, you do. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Doodly doo. Take care, you all. Bye-bye.